Hello. Happy Saturday. We have a sleepy kitty behind me on the screen. Welcome in. Y'all are having a good. Like I've got a hair on that, but find it. Hey, welcome in. Thank you for being first and collecting your blanket and for the alert. Ellie, thank you. Your daily blanket as well. It's good to see you. So yeah, we're gonna do some building today. I do kind of need Zeppy to be here to their speed build, since they are the one who has donated, earned, and chose the build. So the speed build we might wait on just until Zeppy comes in if they make it. Want to know? I need to know what they want. But it's okay. We can do some medieval building in the meantime. As I said, you know, up here, top of his tower, my dad likes to call that his sniper's nest, which I always think is funny. But yeah, but how is your Saturday going? I'd love to hear about it. Are you doing anything fun? Are you planning, if you're in the US, are you planning anything fun for Labor Day? Um, uh, yeah, so we'll go from there. But all right. Well, we'll move into building. So I'll go ahead and Seppi, if you're here, announce yourself. But if you're not here yet, that's okay. We'll do your speed build when you get here. And yeah, some building. And since we're gonna wait for Zeppy to get here to do their speed build, I'm gonna exit to main menu and go to our Ultimate Decades save file. So we can do a little bit more work on the monastery. See if we can speed our way through finishing this. So I'm ready to move on a little bit. I need to pull up some of my my references for this build. And we'll see if we can't speed our way through finishing this today. I spent much of my morning playing Planet Zoo, so I have to like go back to using like the Sims orientation for controls. Planet Zoo is very sensitive in their tools for building things. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button. Build mode. Here we are. I've got tea, I've got water as usual. By the way, did y'all realize we're at 43% of the way of our total goal, and it's only the end of the first week of our fundraising? I'm just so overwhelmed by all of y'all's generosity. I'm really truly blown away. And y'all should give yourselves a clap, a pat on the back, because this is all you all making it happen. So I'm so glad for the support, for the cause, and very excited to see when we're only $14 away from the halfway mark. That's all it would take to get us to the halfway mark of our fundraising goal, but we do have 4 more weeks. So it doesn't have to happen today. I don't expect it to happen today. I think I might turn down the music just a hair. Probably just my volume, not Spotify's volume. Okay. Here we are. We're back at our monastery. There's still quite a bit to do, as you can see. I had started the church part last time, but then I got frustrated with it. And I didn't really want to work on it. So I don't think we're going to work on that part right now. I think we will let that sit for the moment and work on filling in some of the smaller rooms and side houses and such. Mikey, hello. How are you, love? Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. How are you? How was your Saturday? I know it's evening for you at this point. Where am I supposed to be putting this door? Okay, I see where the doors are supposed to go. Okay, thank you so much for the $5 donation for suicide prevention. You know what that means. It's time for a spin of the wheel of consequence. Can we get some hype in the chat for Kay? 717 for you. All right, let me quickly pause. Let's go. Let me get the share screen. There it goes. Perfect. All right. What are we gonna get? Oh, it's bunny ears. Alrighty. Let me grab those. There it is. Consequence achieved. And thank you so much for the donation once again, Kay. Really appreciate you contributing. Thank you. Leo's chewed on them already a couple times. Let's see. There we go. I want to clap along to this one, but I need my hands to build. Struggle. This is a bop. Okay. Need a door, like right here, like a thin door. I'll go through as well. Now, what this long section is the dormitories. So we're gonna be putting like sleeping cots and stuff, where the monks would sleep. Happy welcome in! How are you? Thank you for collecting your daily blanket, love. Good to see you. I'm gonna have a drink of my tea. I think it's cooled enough. Hopefully. You just made some lunch? What's for lunch, Seppi? Are you gonna make me jealous? Probably. One's such a bop. You just Theo is on the top of his tree right now. If any of y'all can, like a little boop, all curled up. He's got his back to me right now. Taco burrito. Yep, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Officially. Do you know what you want me to speed build for you, Zeppy? Have you decided, or do you need a little bit more time to think about it? You don't know what that entails? Basically, tell me something you want. Consider it like a custom build, just for you. You know, you can name the world, you can name whether it's gonna be a residential or a community lot, what type of lot, if it's a community lot. Obviously keep it small since it'll be a speed build. If you'd rather something else, we can work out a different way, like a different reward for you. Tiny house but castle? Ooh, that'd be fun. Tiny castle. Save. Menu. Stick with the theme. Fair. Fair. But yeah, and then basically when it's done, I'll upload it to the gallery. Now, because I'm on my streaming computer that has all the mods and stuff, it'll register as having custom content. So you'll just go to my profile and click the include custom content, even though it's not going to have any custom content used in it. Hello, Fluffy. Welcome in. Boop to you too. And let's see. Want to do like a little one. We'll probably go back to Windenburg. Trying to remember what some of these lots are like. Is this the one I'm thinking of? No, not this one. Back. The other one. This one. Oh, game crashed. Hold on. Please hold while I relaunch game. Gotta love Sims. Things will be so much easier once they stop updating Sims 4. I'm looking forward to that day. Because I feel like it'll bring more custom content creators out of the woodwork too. And modders, because they won't have to constantly update their stuff. Okay. Back to Windenburg. This feels like an appropriate sort of place for a castle. It's got water on all sides, so it's almost like moat-ish. What do you think, Zeppy? I will call it tiny. You own the castle pack? Yeah, let me know what packs you have, so I'm using stuff that you have. No custom content. First things first. All right. All right. So you said you have the castle pack. Base game. Castle estate. I'm assuming you have a romantic garden from when that was free. Is that correct? Start with this much and we can go from... Does that have the wishing well? Yeah. Oh, wait. No. Oh, gee. All right. Yes, the Whispering Wishing Well is part of Romantic Garden. This one. You have that. Okay. Well, I can work with that. So I'm gonna set. You have a lot of packs. Good. Might be quicker to just tell me what you don't have then. And I have a timer, but that's enough to get me started. I have a timer, and I'm gonna set it for 1 hour, and we will start. Okay. Castle. Give you a minute. You can do a compare. Fair. Oh wait, tiny home castle. Okay. Hold on, I gotta set this to tiny home residential. No, not haunted. Tiny. Will be interesting. Okay. Okay. Feeding and building. A tiny castle. For a little lord. Need grid. Where am I? Not that grid. This grid. Hi, Pinky. How are you? Were you able to get some sleep? Hope you did. How's your Saturday going? I want to do wall because walls count as tiles. Let's see. Castle. Courtyard. Sleep was good. Saturday's been lovely so far. Love that. Eight. Hmm. We can put that. You went out with family for lunch at the local Spoons. Love that. I bet it was very yummy. And a little bit of a courtyard. move these for just slightly. One more. I messed up. There. You don't have a lot of kits? Too many to list? No worries. No worries, Zeppy. I'm gonna... Book? Wait, I got a better idea. I got a better idea. I got a better idea. Mm. So many. But only by... Thanks for collecting your daily blanket, Pinky. Need to stop fiddling with this and actually, like, make a build because I'm gonna run out of time. Very cozy. I'm so glad. Alright. Let's see. Platforms count towards tiles. Wait. Better idea. Better idea. First things first, give me the castle. There. This is the one I want. Do you have a particular color of castle you want? They don't come in purple, Zeppy, unfortunately. Purple is not an option, but I could make you a black castle, or a gray castle, or a brown castle, or a tan castle. I know, so many choices. The colors, so there's black. Brown. You like dark? Black castle it is. Home of a black knight. Makes me think of like a little Lego castle. I think it's cute. Move aside, Vlad. Zeppy is moving in. Exactly. Precisely. See, you'll have a place to lord over the courtyard. Get might do a little trick here. No, it's cuter squat. Is just a, well, not quite full wall. So it won't count as a room. Hold on. One tile back. Then I can use a good swatch for stone. What would it look like here? Oops. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. And since, once again, they're not full walls, so they don't count as for they don't count for, doesn't make a room. Maybe. Just a completely ostentatious door for a tiny home. Why not? Alright, let's get some stonework, masonry swatches. It is a castle, so big gates are rather common. Yeah, true. Very true. Let's see. There, isn't there a little thing with a flag? Doesn't have a purple swatch though. Like what's kind of purpley? Oh, I guess I should have asked. Do you have get together, Zeppy? Since we are in Windenburg, I kind of assumed you do, but I probably should have asked. The flags are from Get Together. You have that. Cool. Awesome. I love the little flags. I hope you do too. Alright, let's look at some windows so you have some light. I've got 38 minutes left on the clock. Hmm. Okay. Stone. Okay. Needs foliage. Hmm. You have vampires, Zeppy? Yeah. Cool. Lights. I know. There we go. Mm, okay, I got an idea. How we can delete the floor. Helped us place the flags without losing the flags. That's not gonna work. That's funny, Pinky. Sure, this has a purple swirl. Does. Thinking of a very particular lamp, and I'm having trouble finding it. I found it. Very cozy. Yes. Hmm. Oh, it's coming. I already have it planned. change these doors for something a little narrower. Okay. And less than 15 minutes on the clock. minutes left. I really want. We have purple. These come in purple. Daffodil is funny. Do some rapid landscaping with our last 6.5 minutes. Looking for everything I can find that's purple. All the purple things. There's not enough purple. Sims, you be slacking, as usual. Oh my gosh. Me place stuff where I want to. Knew there was more purple. Oh my gosh, there's purple trees. Oh. I haven't seasoned just a tiny bit more green paint. And that's time. Well, there it is. 1 hour. Tiny castle. Complete. Ugh. Gotta stretch after that. Zeppy, what do you think? You can tell me honestly if it's, like, not your taste. I won't be offended. Your cute little dark castle. I didn't have time to put a chess table, but you could fit a chess table in the courtyard or whatever you wanted. I ran out of time, but I did get it fully landscaped and furnished. No clutter. That was the only thing I didn't really get to. But there is lights and everything like that. Is livable. That's You love it? That makes me so happy. Murdish Bean, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. Alright, I'm gonna save it. My day is going pretty well. We just finished this 1 hour speed build. A speed build is a reward, one of the rewards I'm offering for $20 donations to our fundraiser for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. The forts shall grow, yes. Uh, so I just finished one. Oh, hey, I think I got it to where it won't show up as modded, which is great. Yeah, so we just did this one for Zeppy, who had done a donation earlier in the week. And then, unless we get another one, we're gonna move on to back to medieval building. It's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, tiny castle. But I will be uploading it to the gallery for anyone who would like to download it for their own gameplay. Adding my little comments. All right. Dun, dun, bum, bum. Add the tags. I have not play tested it, but I am pretty confident that there won't be any issues. Do, 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 do. All right. Okay, dokie. We're gonna save to library. Double check that it's not. Aha! I did. It's not gonna show up as modded, so you don't have to worry about clicking the include custom content to find it. It will be top of my profile catalog. My gallery ID is the same as my Twitch ID, and we're only using 5 packs. 2 packs. There's like one thing I used from Cats and Dogs, a few things from Vampires, a few things from Get Together, and then of course Romantic Garden and Castle Estate. So pretty minimal on the pack side build. Coco, welcome in, love. How are you? Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. All right, so we're good to go on here. It is officially on the gallery for anyone who wants it. Oh, and Leo wants some attention. Let's see if I can get him in front of the camera for a couple seconds, maybe. You gotta be lurky, but wanted to stop by and say hi? Well, I appreciate the lurk, and I appreciate you coming by to say hi. For anyone who came in and is wondering why I'm wearing bunny ears, it is part of my consequence wheel for $5 donations. So I'll only take it off if it gets replaced by a different hat. Come here. Leo, come here. Giving me the look. Like, really? Really? Not a show pony, Mom. Come on. I'll pick you up. Here's the kitty! Here's the kitty! Fairly docile. Oh my gosh, Coco! Thank you for the $15 donation. Can we get some hype in the chat? Now, you have choice of rewards now. Because I don't have one specifically for 15. But so here's our donor rewards. Right here. There. Thank you so much for supporting the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, Coco. I really appreciate it. And Pinky, I see your give Leo a treat. We got a lot going on. Coco, hold on. I forgot that I hadn't. There we go. Okay, there's the donation rewards. So as you can see, I don't specifically have one for, let's see. I don't specifically have one for 15. However, you can choose to do, you can choose any combination up to that amounts to 15 if you would like. Whether that's 15 stickers or 5 stickers and a song. Wheel of Consequence 3 times, we can do that. Let me get the treat that Pinky redeemed for Leo. And then we'll spin the wheel 3 times and see what happens. Alright, give me 1 sec. And I will be right back. Alright. Come on up. Come on. See, there's treat. Want this? Come on up. Come on. Oh, hot. Come on up. He's just like, just like, I'm like, dude, just hop into my lap. Get up here. No, you gotta get up here. There you go. Okay. Oh. Good. Okay. Well, thank you, Pinky, for redeeming Give Leo a treat. I appreciate it, and I know Leo appreciates it. So, now, Coco, for your reward, let's go to sharing. Am I in the right place? I am not in the right place. Now I'm in the right place. There we go. 3 spins it is. Here we go. Spin number 1. Well, y'all, I guess we're doing the country accent for the next... Wait. I guess we're doing the country accent. Oh, I'm trying to get the right accent in the brain. Oh, accent work. Country accent for 5 minutes. Me. Now, this is kind of embarrassing because, like, Coco is really, really good at accents. So... Alright. But, alright. I'm putting 5 minutes on the clock for a country accent. Embody my inner Martha Stewart. You just gotta make your mouth wider. Yeah. I gotta... The thing is I have family with genuine country accents, and so I'm modeling a little after them. Alright, 5 minutes on the clock for the first accent. Alrighty. Drop my phone. Alright. Hard. My brain is still on the, like, British accent we did for 20 minutes last night. Alright, then. Alright. Hey, y'all. Let's get this going now. That's a little bit better. Let's spin that wheel again, shall we? See what else we got going for us today. Oh, dear golly, you gonna make me take a vinegar shot. Gonna make me... Oh. Now, y'all know me, and I hate the taste of vinegar. I genuinely do. But that's why it's a consequence for me to have a vinegar shot. But it's alright. It's alright. I'm trying not to go into an Aussie accent or British accent. Accent drift. Ah! Uh. Oh, honey, it's alright. I got a shot glass for a reason. I've eaten sauerkraut live on stream for charity. Vinegar, this is just part of the deal. Just part of the deal. Rip. I've gone with apple cider vinegar for our vinegar shots. Now, the fun thing is we are doing a 18 plus stream later this evening. And for that stream, vinegar shot becomes a whiskey shot, which is more fun. I hate sauerkraut. I genuinely do. I have trauma from sauerkraut due to a family tradition. Whiskey is fun, and I don't mess around, no offense, but I don't mess around with the American or the Canadian whiskey. I'm an Irish whiskey girl. I got the good stuff. Jameson. But for your vinegar shot, I got a cute little shot glass, which I don't actually own. I had to borrow this from my ma because I don't own a shot glass. But yes, I went with apple cider vinegar because at least that has better probiotics than just plain straight white vinegar. So we got a vinegar shot going. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be very hard. I don't know. The best way to do it is probably just to throw it back. You can't look. It's hard to get myself the courage up to actually do it. But we're gonna do it, y'all. We're gonna do it. It's a rip off the band-aid situation. That's right, Coco. That's right. Alright. Well, y'all, cheers. Oh, that burns. Oh, that. It's a good thing I brought water. Oh. Thank you kindly for redeeming Hydrate, Zeppy. My eyes are watering from that. And there's our alarm for the accent. Oh. Woo. Well, they say apple cider vinegar is supposed to be good for your digestion and gut and all that. Especially because it's unfiltered. So, maybe it'll give me some, extra, like, probiotics. I'm hoping we don't land on that again. Not today. Alright. Coco, you still have one more spin on this wheel. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get. No! Wait. Oh, but we just did that. We just did that. Y'all don't mind if I respin, right? Since we just did country accent. It is nasty. Yeah. Roll again. Yep. Okay. Let's roll that again. Get something that we haven't gotten yet. Tongue twister. Okay. So, Coco, you can either tell me a tongue twister and tell me how many times I have to try and say it fast, or I can pick a random tongue twister and you can still tell me how many times I've got to say it fast. Ooh, you got a good one? Tell me it, Coco. What tongue twister are we doing? And how many times do I have to say it? Sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock in a pit. Alright. Really just once? But I'll have to say it fast. Because it's not funny if I say it slowly. Alright, let's see if I can say it. Yes, fast. Alright. To sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from the sheep and chippy chopper on a big black block. I don't have a clap command. I'm sorry, Coco. But that was fun. That was fun. I don't have an applause command, Pinky. I only have a channel point redeem. It's like 100 channel points, I think, for applause, like the clap applause. It's a theater thing, so I thought it was a good one. It is a good one. You know, I did theater briefly in college, and I don't think we had that one. I don't think we had that one for my theater. So, but I like it. It's quite fun. I'm still trying to stomach the vinegar shot a little bit. Otherwise you would have made me red leather, yellow leather 10 times. Fair. But thank you so much for the donation. And y'all know what this means? We're over halfway to our goal of $200 already. We are on the first, this is the end of the first week of 5 weeks that I'm doing this, and we're already halfway to our goal, which means I'm going to have to do a face paint on stream now. So I will add that to the schedule because I want us to have time to do it. You know what I mean? So we might do that on Monday. Or yes, we are over the halfway mark, which means y'all, we have unlocked. See, not that one. This one. Get it unlocked there. The $100 mark means I will face paint something of chat's choice on stream. So, start thinking about what y'all are gonna want to be voting for. I will do my best to fit into stream. It probably won't be today because I want people to have advance notice if possible. But yeah, that puts us over the $100 mark. We're already halfway. If we get to 150, we're gonna do the pizza topping challenge, which means you guys get to tell me all sorts of gross things to put on a pizza or things that just don't normally belong on a pizza. I will make a pizza. with those toppings, and then I will eat it. And if we get 200, which at the rate we're going, we're gonna get, I will do a 24-hour stream. Back to lurk. Thank you so much, Coco. Thank you again for the donation, and thank you for causing some chaos. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your lurk. Still stomaching that vinegar shot, but that's okay. It's good for you, right? That's what they say. They say apple cider vinegar shots are good for you. So, but we work with it. It's fine. But yeah, Tiny Castle is up. It is available on the gallery for download. I'm glad I now know how to do how to build on here without it triggering the thing. But all right. Small castle, yes, small castle. Little castle. All right, we gotta go back to main menu. See, I think, let me look. We're about 5-ish minutes. Windenburg looks very beautiful. Thank you. I have a map mod. Like a map replacement mod for Windenburg. Since we're looking ahead to our Ultimate Decades Challenge. Which, if you're unfamiliar, is basically a challenge where you guide one Sims family, like one Sims family line, through history, starting in 1300. And then you work your way through history. Now, I'm making kind of my own extended edition version of the original challenge by Morbid Gamer. Because I wanted more time for storytelling. But we're planning to start that in November. And so we're trying to get the map done in time for that. I'm probably going to do a build-a-thon on a Saturday in the future where I just bust out a bunch of medieval farms for the various, like, areas. Because I can do those pretty quickly. But yes, it has boats. It does. It does. It has boats. All right, we are back at the monastery now. You want to see the boat and the dry dock? Okay, I can show you. Yeah, there's some custom content. I think I can tell you who made them. I tried making like a little docks and stuff. I'm not totally in love with it, but I did make it to where, see, like there's platforms and stuff. So in theory, Sims are able to walk up here and be on the boat. In theory. See. Content. Yes. Okay, so like this ship is made by the sense medieval. Sense as in like hearing, smell, taste. This one is. And then this one is made by Medieval Sim Tailor and Carpenter, also known as Injelly. With a G. Is it part of a mod pack? They are custom content, so they are individual download. stuff. Um, um yeah, I wanted some boats that they could go up onto, but it's not my favorite lot just because like I wish I could have like done more, but it's very tricky to get these things to line up with the platforms. This is our monastery slash abbey, you know, whatever you call it. We'll stick some Sims here. Now, we were working on starting the dormitories here. That's what this is. Marked on the floor plan as Lay Brothers. I'm imagining this is like a chamber pot room. So we can put in some cots and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and remove a couple of these so that the room is not quite so bright. And let's get some stone floor. You've been joined by the precious who has come through your window. You need to let her out. Be back. Okay, yeah, no worries, Pinky. Lights. You're back. Sorry, ads are running, but welcome back. No worries. Thank you for the lurk, Pinky. Looking for some cots for our monk. So very humble. Hearing beds. It's a toddler bed. All right, let's see. Got like a plain linen. Like a little. Here we have the simple grid. Just sorry. Go away. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 off the candle. I have a thinner window. Oh, that's bigger. Oh, little bit of natural light. These places would have plaster. Lynn, welcome in, love. How are you? Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Good. How's the build going? Build's going pretty good. We're working on the dormitory at the moment. Had to take a break from the castle proper because it's frustrating me. Come on, come out. Go. Mentioned it earlier on stream, but yeah, I'm probably gonna do like one Saturday at some point where I just do like all the farms we have left. Just do like a build-a-thon. We see how many medieval farms I can build in a day. Because those I can knock out pretty quick. Because a lot of it's just kind of cut and paste for the most part. We're just trying to set the stage for our challenge, but I am going to need to start making sims here before too much longer, or I won't be ready in time. I'll even make the channel point redeem to add sims to the Ultimate Decades. I'll make it lower if that'll get any of y'all to want to make sims for me. You need to get in on the Sims making then? Yeah, no, I have a channel point redeem for like if you want to add your Sims to the challenge, you can do that. And then I'll just make sure that they're wearing things that are historically accurate for whatever time period we're in, and we'll add them to the game. Maybe give them a family or something. You can make a whole family. I'll count it as one redeem if you want. Make some monks or a fisherman's family. I need some farming families. But just one sim is fine if you give me a little bit of their background to work off of. I can fit them in as a single as well. Because we're gonna be very story oriented in the gameplay for Ultimate Decades. That's one of the reasons I'm extending it. To put into perspective how much I'm extending this challenge is the challenge as written by Morbid Gamer, who made the challenge. 1 year is 4 days in game. I've extended 1 year to 4 weeks in The Sims because I wanted to have every season and every year. So it's going to take us 7 times longer to get through the challenge than it would for the traditional challenge. That's why I'm making a couple other edits just because there's a couple areas where I found Morbid Gamers research to be just a little bit lacking for the time period. Saying that you can grow these crops and stuff when like one of the things, and this is just me because I'm a history nerd. So it's like in 1300, she had one of the crops listed. And, you know, fair enough. She made a whole challenge, and I respect her for that. But being that it's a history-centric challenge, I believe in research. And she said, potatoes. You can grow potatoes in 1300 England. Potatoes didn't come to England until 1530. And didn't become a common crop for another 40 years. So, no, you can't grow potatoes in 1300 England. Yeah, I'm a big history nerd. Um, so it's little things like that. Like when she played it, she had like even the babies wearing like hennons and stuff. And you only wore like a head covering when you were considered a woman. In the medieval period. Children did not wear the headdresses and head coverings that the older women did because they were children. You know, there weren't the same expectations and stuff yet because they were kids and they were treated like kids. You know, like little things like that. Like she perpetuated a couple stereotypes, like the fact that all medieval people were always stinky. No, they actually took their cleanliness very seriously. Because it was a very common thought that cleanliness was next to godliness. And so they did wash daily. They may not have smelled like you or I, because they didn't have the chemicals in their soaps or deodorants or things like that. They may have smelled different, but that doesn't mean they smelled bad or were constantly just dirty. So like I said, just a bunch of little things that bugged the history nut in me. You'll get on that while you build up some points. Sounds good. Like I said, I might lower the channel point redeem for single sims and then have like a slightly higher one for like whole family. Especially in this beginning time, and then we'll raise it once we start the game and already have a bunch of sims in the game. But yeah, no, I'm a big history girly. I love games that are in history or folklore or reference history and mythos, things like that. Those are my kind of games. Throw a chamber pot. Ellie, thank you for redeeming Hydrate or Dihydrate. I hope you're doing well. Hope your Friday, Saturday, oh my gosh, brain. Hope your Saturday is going well. And that's good timing because I'm actually out. So I'm going to run and refill that. Where are we at? Wise. I need to GPG. I'm going to take like a quick GPG break and then I'm going to be right back. Thank you for the hydrate, Ellie. Now, I'm taking a little bit of an artistic license by putting extra candles around. It would not have had this many candles just constantly lit everywhere in rooms that people were not even in. But these lots have to be playable no matter what time of day it is. So, candles. Candles it is. Uh, yeah, no, I'm definitely striving for the as much accuracy as I can possibly research ahead of time for in the Ultimate Decades Challenge for us. Trying to make it. Throw some candles in the cloister area. You know, and that's one of the reasons I like that I'm extending the challenge to give it, you know, a whole week, because then we get a whole season, all 4 whole seasons, a whole week in each season. So we get a real feel for the cycle of the year in medieval. Thank you, Ellie. You know, I'm looking up like holidays and patterns, when they planted, when they celebrated certain traditions. I've mentioned it on a previous stream, but New Year's was in March in medieval times. It was late March. I believe the first day of the year, like New Year was considered like March 25th in medieval in this time period. And so we are taking that into account. And that's why, you know, we'll start in spring, but I'm looking up, I'm doing, like I said, unfortunately, most, the vast, large, like 95% of the data we have on the medieval period has nothing to do with the common people, the everyday people, and has, um, there it is. There's the light I missed. Has absolutely nothing to do with the common people and everything to do with the nobility, the aristocrats. Um, that is the majority of the surviving data we have. You know, a lot of everyday life for peasantry, we either get from records of tenants by the nobility or whoever they had in charge of their land, you know, or occasionally a legal record, like a court record if somebody was taken to court. Um but very little of the actual common people, and like 90% of Europe's population in this time period were not nobility. And like a further 70% of that were farmers, and we know so little about them, and it's just incredibly sad. We don't even have very many like surviving buildings of theirs because their buildings were made of wood. Luckily monasteries and stuff, we have existed, you know, surviving examples of monasteries built in the 13th and 14th century, which gives me a lot more to work with when I'm building as far as reference material. I'm doing a lot of guessing when it comes to the common people's housing. I'm taking the best research I can find and then using the best guesses I can, um to kind of fill in the blank. for the remaining percentage. So in here, let's see, freighter, I believe that's like the dining hall. Yes, refectory. You need like a long table for the monks or nuns or what have you sit at. Now, we are using the religion of the Watcher, which, if you're familiar with The Sims Medieval, is the religion in is the major religion of The Sims. Long table, yes. Long table. Put a couple together. There we go. Long table. And floor plan says there's like a fireplace here. Let's grab that. No, I mean, I've been doing a lot of research in time period, the politics of the time and everything. For the first 7 years of our challenge, Edward the First is on the throne until then he dies. And then his son, Edward the Second, takes the throne. Egg. Okay. Need more small fireplace. Probably Gothic revival. That's not even true. A big fireplace makes sense, but for the space, technically designed for a later period, but it looks the best, so I think we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna move down just a little bit further. Um, and like the challenge has death rolls, so like when they're aging up, they roll, and if they roll badly, they die. And in the original challenge, that means immediate death, just dead on their birthday every time. Um, I kind of want to do more storytelling with it, so I'm gonna end up having like roles associated. Like, okay, you're for me, like if they get a good role for a life stage, That means aside from any extra rules that happen regarding war, famine, disease, um, aside from those, then yes, they will live through that life stage entirely. If they don't roll badly for, again, an event, a historical event that they have to roll specifically. However, if they roll badly, I'm going to say not that they die immediately, but they die during that life stage. And then we can work it into the story how they die. So it's not just everybody's dropping dead on their birthdays. Because that gets a little boring. Like I said, I am historically a challenge simmer, but I want to stretch myself and I really want to do more storytelling with the Ultimate Decades. Really kind of show the human aspect of this. And I felt like 4 days for a year is just way, way, way too rushed. Just was feeling like I was gonna be like there would be no time to build relationships for romance. It would just be rush, rush, rush. And I just want to story tell more, just more of the like, have them like court each other, so to speak. Pick flowers and bring them to, have him pick flowers and bring it to the girl he's interested in. And do it more at like a normal pace. So I've even divided like every season's week into the 3 months so that we can give them actual like birth dates. Because the Sims in that time period may not have known, but we are the Watcher. We are God Sims. And so, we of course know when they're born, even if they don't know when they're born. Specific day wise. I'll be doing like journal entries that I'll be posting into Discord when we start the challenge. Got some loaves of bread table. The religion of the Watcher may be a little heretical, but there may be loads of Watchers. Yes, no, there are lots of Watchers. We are all Watchers. English kings and queens: William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John, Ole, Henry, Ed, Rich, 2 and 3 more Henrys join our song. Edward, Richard, 3rd, Henry, Ed again, Mary 1, good Queen Bess, Timmy, Charles, and Charles again, Jim will marry Anna Gloria, George, Queen Victoria, Edward, George 6, and Queen Bess Charles completes the mix. Is that a song they have you sing in schools? I'm very curious. You missed a George. I don't think any of us are gonna hold it against you. Like my mom might have noticed. It's a horrible history song. Oh, okay. I have to say, I have to ask though, because I always wondered what was the British perspective of Charles choosing to go by Charles when the last couple Charles kings didn't turn out so well. The song you listened to too many times as a young child. Got it. But yeah, I've been curious ever since Charles became king and chose Charles as his regnal name, what the British actually thought when he chose Charles, considering the last couple King Charles. Because I thought it was just a kind of strange decision given the kind of like bad juju of the name King Charles. But I'm not British, so I don't know. Table candle, here it is. Well, Charles is a Charles, but in your opinion, previous Charleses have no bearing on his reign. Fair. Fair. He just has to live up to his mother, which is going to be tricky. Yeah, she left big shoes, for sure. Um, she left some big shoes to fill. That is for certain. Not disorder, dorter. But we already had a door. What's the difference? What is a lay brother? Oh, okay, okay. I'm tracking now. Okay, so I was confused because the floor plan had this as monk's dormitory, and this one is lay brothers dormitory, and I wasn't sure what the difference was. Lay brothers are kind of like beginner monks. So they're monks, but they have not been ordained. So they've taken the religious vows, but they have not been ordained and they're not obliged to take part in the full cycle of liturgy. They're typically the ones in the monastery who do the more manual, the gardening and repairing of things, that sort of thing. Whereas the monks would be busy doing lots of prayers, probably making some manuscripts, making copies of the Bible and stuff like that. So we have two sets of dormitories, and I can always adjust the number of Sims allowed on this lot. I mean, it's a huge lot too, so we might not fill every bed, but that's okay. An infinite number of monkeys, given an infinite number of quills, will eventually write the Bible. Yes. All right. What I'm gonna do is grab Stick. See. Grab. A pitcher. It's gone eerily quiet. Uh, this song just has a long build up. Let's skip it. Hmm. Interesting. Thank you, Automod. Need to get a like I need to get somebody to actually like be a mod for me because I could use trying to get more and more thing people like coming in or bots as the case may be. Fresh, thank you for the lurk and for collecting your daily blanket. I appreciate it. Like a worn wood or something for the ceiling. Gonna go around when we're in ads. Hey, Pirate Core. Yep, Pirate Core. And why aren't you zooming properly? There we are. Da, 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 dum. The old cart road. Exactly. Exactly. Mm. I've been mostly ignoring the church today because it was frustrating me last time, so I'm trying to avoid that and make progress elsewhere. In the meantime, before I'm forced to face the church again. I do believe this is the There's a lot of beds in this building. I'm just saying, looking at the floor plan, there's a lot of beds. More beds than they probably, like, they probably were never full. Or maybe they were. I don't know. But it doesn't seem likely with the amount of beds. But, a lot more people back then would choose the religious life. I mean, partly because it mostly guaranteed you food every day for the rest of your life. Not necessarily, but mostly. Wouldn't be surprised if some people took oaths for that reason. Mainly because the church did collect taxes. It collected tithes, it was considered owed a certain percentage of the crops on the surrounding land. And so it is one of those things. Taking some liberties with the floor plan, just they don't tell me how many beds were in each of these places, so I have to guess. I wonder if those are supposed to be columns. Just in case. Yeah, just in case. You never know when a new brother might show up. What else do we have here other than dormitories? Because there's a lot of those. There are a lot of dormitories. They described this as a parlor, but, like, so tiny. I'm not really sure how you're making that apart. Also, what is a chapter house? Is a chapter house in a monastery. Part of the cathedral, collegiate meetings are held. It's a meeting room. Okay, so this is a meeting room. Because, like, not only do you have the dormitory beds, but there's a whole infirmary over here. That's what this is. It's an infirmary. Or like the Sick Brothers. More tables. Um. Another long table. I suppose it makes sense. There's a lot of repetition. Fun fact, there is a reference to the Watcher in Jungle Adventure. It's this glyph. It's called the Watcher glyph. Like I said, the Watcher, the religion of the Watcher, is the official religion in The Sims. Not just The Sims Medieval, but there are references to it in the other games. Basically because we, as the players slash viewers, are God to The Sims, and we can be benevolent, and we can be cruel. Just look at some Simmers, the way they play, and it's quite the variety of Sim players. Quite the spectrum, really. So they try to appease us, yes. I'll call this a prayer room. That's what I'm gonna make it be. Is I'm gonna make it a prayer room. So we can put like a small, like a private prayer room. That's what I'm gonna make this be, because I don't understand parlor. This small. On zoom out. There we go. That might get dark depending on how they are treated. Yeah. Luckily, I have always been a like more benevolent micromanager of a player for Sims. So, like, I'm gonna be as kind as can be to my Sims with the dose of historical accuracy. So, yes, I am deciding this is a prayer. This is a private, like a little solitary prayer chapel. That's what I'm designing this as. Factor in that plagues are gonna cause yeah. Yeah, no, plagues are gonna happen. Black Death will be covered in the game, but it'll take us a while to get there, because remember, plague didn't reach England until 1348. We're starting in 1300, and with me doing 4 weeks of sim time per year, it's gonna take us a little while to get there. We're gonna hit the famine, the Great Famine, a lot quicker. Since that starts in 1315. Technically 1314 because the crop failures of the 15 were a result of really heavy rains in late 14. So, the little ice age effect happened. I gotta show you this though, Pinky, because I worked so hard on this and you're gonna love this. Watch this, watch. Wait for it. You've been seeing these ribbing things. Now see what they look like. They're incredibly finicky. I spent an entire stream just doing the ribbing around the cloister. But they look so good, so I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I had to do it. Reminds you of St. Denis? Okay, cool. I'll take it. Is it Denny's or is it Denise? St. Denise. I'm not familiar with that spelling. Might be Denise. Dennis, okay. Gotcha. Now I kind of want to look it up. Hold on. I'm gonna look at this. Images. Cool. No, I don't really want a door here. No door. No door there. And it's been a little bit since I've saved, so we're gonna do that. While I was thinking of it. I'm forced to use this hay in the place of rushes, which would be more historically accurate, but believe me, I have searched high and low. There is no custom content creator who has made a flooring or a rug or what have you of rushes, which would be the actual thing that they had on their floor instead of hay. You used to help out during family service on the first Sunday there. That's cool. Also known as puppet service. Gotcha. Um, Hi, Leo. Got a kitty on camera. Sketch and a Christian parody song interspersed between normal service bits. Oh, okay. Sounds like an interesting church service. What? Oh. Probably, but this room. Oh, that's supposed to be the kitchen. I got those mixed up. Oh, we need a well on the grounds. We don't have a well. Find a well. We will have ads. Oh, wait, no, we won't because I started on the hour, not the half hour. Never mind. We're like half an hour away from that. And I'm probably going to try and get you all out of here before before the next ads run, because I will need a break before this evening's stream, given that this was a rescheduled makeup stream from typical Thursday evening. Not that I never build on Saturdays, it's just not my I just didn't get to build on Thursday because I had a migraine. Which is unfortunately kind of a chronic issue for me. If you're in my Discord, you'll always know, like, if I'm canceling, but I'll always update my, I do update my Twitch schedule as well, when I cancel streams. It's not all the time, but every now and then. Like I said, I'm just genetically predisposed to headaches and migraines, unfortunately. So if I'm canceling a stream, it's usually because of that. Find the best place for our well. We put the well here? Should we put it... I like it over there, actually. Yeah, it's a good spot. Or we could put it here. Probably better. Because it's already got, like, walkway. There we go. Make it match. Beep. Dun 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 dun. Aw, thank you, Pinky. Yeah, lot left to do still. We haven't really touched any of these buildings over here, or the second floor, or third floor, or fourth floor of the church. So the fourth, like this top bit is where I would put the bell. So it's not really. Speaking of which, I want more like arch in this bit. I want it to be more like open air because this is where I'm imagining the bell, and so sound needs to travel, but I don't actually have a bell, so I'm going to be looking for a custom content bell. Even if it's small, I can size it up. Um, Even just like an open type window would work. Need bell, yes, need a bell. Um, I need like an open window, like a window with no glass. Da 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 ba ba. No, that has glass. Blade in the dark, spell, weather, crematorium now. Your train of thought derailed into a rabbit hole. Been there. Been there. Tape is all wrong for the time period, but it is open air. Well, you know, one other thing I could do. I could turn these into fence. No, no, that's not gonna work. Probably more wrong region than wrong time period. Fair. Fair. Because we are in England. I'm imagining this as southern England. Um, Windenburg, that is. Just because of like the coastal aspect is, and I know there's a lot of coast in England, believe me, I know. But I just like the idea of like somewhere in the south, maybe near the channel between here and France, just because there's a lot of like trade and stuff that was going on there. And so I like thinking of Windenburg as being that kind of like southeastern coast. Um, South or eastern coast of England. I know Windenburg was a little bit more modeled after Germany, but like still. Yes, Southeast England. That's kind of, like I said, that's kind of what I'm envisioning Windenburg as for our thing. So I'm guessing you're from Southeast England, Pinky. So yeah, I'm trying. Now, granted, I've never been to England. I have British TV show in books as my reference. Um, so like I read a lot of articles. I just rediscovered JSTOR, which if you don't know is a website that allows you to access academic articles, like peer reviewed published articles on like basically anything. And if you have an account, even if you're no longer a student, you can read up to 100 articles a month. That's more than I need because I never have enough time to read that much. But I'm very excited to actually be able to access some of those articles on medieval England and time period and stuff to get a little bit more, because there's only so much you can get from like the actual like from just websites that try to translate some of this stuff to the layman. Um I need something. So, but yeah, if you don't know, JSTOR is literally spelled there. Look it up. Explore, learn to your heart's content, whatever you want. All you have to do is make an account. An account is free. It's absolutely free, and you can read up to 100 articles a month of whatever you want. And it'll even let you save articles to different collections. Yeah, no, I understand, because like I'm a hobby historian, obviously. Um, it's something that I just love exploring the history of, and like, well, why was it? How did they do it this way? What was day-to-day life? Unfortunately, figuring out what day-to-day life was is pretty difficult, but it'll even let you like save things into like collections, like whether you're researching medieval England or astrophysics. It's all on there. It's like just millions of research articles. Like I need like at least like this shape or something, but with no glass. I wonder, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Let's see if this works. Using our big brain. This will give it that open air vibe we were looking for the bell tower. It's not gonna be some. Hold on. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Technically, this is mission style, though. Like, should we have chosen a different arch? No, I'm second guessing the arch because I have like other arches. but I feel like most of them are too big. Yeah, most of them are too big, so it's fine. Fine. Hey. What an odd song the last one was. Yeah, what the hell is California? What do we think? Like it? See. Could lower the roofs for here. Oh, not entirely. You're not a historical architect. Well, we do the best we can. We take a little artistic license for limitation of the Sims. Similar to an actual Tudor song. Probably the goal. That was probably the goal. If they, I imagine they listen to like some medieval music and stuff. And Renaissance, which is really what the tutors are, is their Renaissance, not, well, I guess it depends on the tutor. Technically 1400s tutors are late medieval, and then once you hit the 1500s, then they're Renaissance. But all right, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'm gonna have to end stream because I'm gonna need to go find some dinner. Um, about their comfort and leisure. Oh, very cool. We're going with it. We're just committing to it. I don't know how historically accurate it is, but we're going with it. That's the bell area. All right, I'm gonna have to find somebody to raid out to, because I do need to end stream, get you guys out before the next ads run, so that I can take a break before I come back in 2.5 hours for the evening stream. Because for once, I'm actually streaming twice in one day. So, raid out to a King of the Castle stream. Okay. I would usually do it, like, stay in the same category and, raid a fellow simmer. Let me see if anybody's actually... Mainly because I'm not always the most comfortable with raiding people I don't know. Or at least have not met online before. And I don't know a lot of other people who play King of the Castle. So, because you're not the only person around in my lurking in my chat and stuff, and there is someone streaming King of the Castle right now, Pinky, if you want to go to that. But I'm probably gonna raid out to a fellow simmer who I've, you know, hung out with before, and all that. But they'll go raid. Let's see. Who do I have who is building in The Sims? I think we're gonna raid. Let me see what this person. I think we're gonna raid Create for Sims. Because, yeah, I usually, when I raid Pinky, I try to stay in the same category that I'm already playing. Since 60% of my content is streams, is Sims. Most of the streamers I know play Sims. But yeah, there is somebody streaming King of the Castle right now if you want to, like, raid with me to get the points and then run and go join them. But I think we're gonna go raid Create for Sims. They're making an autumn style build in The Sims. No one else I know is doing historical building, unfortunately. I'm usually quite alone in that category of historical building. So there's gonna be some more people starting to do, like, witchy type builds here before too much longer. But yeah, they're doing, like, an autumn themed build right now. So we're gonna go raid them. We're gonna go say hi. Hey, or But thank you all for joining me today, for hanging out, for donating, participating in our fundraiser. I can't believe we're already halfway to our goal. That's insane. And I will be figuring out when we can do a face painting on stream. And anyway, if you are a follower or just hanging out, grab the first raid message. If you're a subscriber hanging out, grab the second raid message. We're gonna raid out. And I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday if I don't see you. I am doing an 18 plus stream this evening here in about 2.5 hours. We're gonna be playing Senua's Sacrifice. For anybody who would like to join for that. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a great day, weekend if I don't see you. And I will see y'all around the internet very soon. And Leo and I will say bye for now, my guys, gals, and non binary pals.